and welcome to WBRA TV. This show is all about Washington Barrel Racing Association. I will be interviewing our top producers alongside some of our members. Barrel racers love what they do. Here at WBRA, we are a family and we are very competitive. We also take the sport very seriously. So if you want to be a part of one of the most thrilling all-women's sports, this is the place for you. WBRA started in 1959 by our founding cowgirls with the dream of turning barrel racing professional. They work hard to convince the rodeo associations that these girls are tough and they are more than capable to ride hard alongside the cowboys in the rodeo. And this is what they did. They set records, they rode hard, and they turned the all-women's sport into the eye candy of the Washington State rodeos. Our founding cowgirls made history. These women donated long hours of time and determination and merged barrel racing with the rodeo. This is Jackie Goodmanson. She has continued this lineage for several years now by being the gal working directly with the rodeo associations today. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like to work with the rodeo associations today?
You know, the rodeo associations are better than ever to work with these days. They've really taken an added interest in the barrel race. They're improving ground conditions all the time. They want our input. It has been there's women that came before me that paved that way to make a good relationship, and it's nice to just continue that. So I commend our rodeo committees, our producers, and everybody that puts on races because they are willing and they want to do good things for our event.
And now let's talk about WBRA. Can you tell us a little bit about our four major events?
Four major events in the WBRA every year that the WBRA hosts are Spring Fling, held this year in Gold Bar, Washington. And then we're going to have a first annual scholarship race, and that's going to be in Ellensburg at Katie Bremner's house. That's going to be in August. Then we're going to have our last chance race, and that's the last weekend of September. And it's going to be held with the Futurity, which is the longest acting futurity in the state of Washington. And then we'll finish up the year with our finals. And that'll be the second weekend of October, where it brings everybody together that are, you have to qualify to make the finals, and it's going to be a huge event this year.
Yeah, it'll be great, and WBRA TV will be there too. This is Jody Fox. Jody is our awards director. She is working really hard for WBRA this year. Jody is busy promoting and marketing and working with sponsors for our 2012 awards. What drives you to do what you do for WBRA?
Well, I am a new member to WBRA as well as the awards director this year, and just getting to know what the WBRA is and what it's about, the history and the level of competition that these girls ride at. It's just really exciting. It's a great group of people to work with, and so it just gets me revved up and ready to go and get our awards going and make things happen.
Can you tell me about our awards this year?
Well, this year we are working on some new and old traditional things. It's going to be really exciting, but I don't want to give away any surprises, but it's going to be fantastic. I'm very excited.
I understand. Thank you. So how are points earned for the year-end awards?
Points for year-end awards are accrued through money earned in whatever class that you are in. If you're in the Open, then all the money that you earn goes towards the Open, and whoever wins the most money at the end of the season, which is in October, would win all the way down to 15 spots. And then we have our $2,000 novice class, our 500, and our youth and junior.
Let's talk about the Open, because you're an Open rider. So what is your goal for the year?
My goal for the year is to stay competitive with this tough group of girls and to hopefully make it in the top 15 to finals.
Why do you do what you do for WBRA?
Well, I just love the organization and I love barrel racing, and so it's a good way to put my effort in, and I'm just excited about it. It's very easy to do.
So this is Kim LaRoche. Right now, Kim is one of our strongest competitors. She and her horse Pickles are an outstanding team. So Kim, you're a corporate girl and you're also a barrel racer. How do you find time to do it all?
My daughter helps me. She does a lot. And my husband's really good about me coming straight home from work and riding as opposed to making dinner.
So how important is it to ride your horse to be competitive?
I think you have to almost just be one, so you have to ride your horse a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so what makes a good barrel horse?
Heart. Obviously, my horse isn't very tall, so I would say heart. I think if the horse is well balanced, put together correctly, and size is a benefit because you can make a mistake on the pattern, but if your horse is well balanced and has a big heart, I think that you have a good chance to go out there and do well.
Great, and you have rode a lot of horses in your career. And how many horses did you ride till you found Pickles?
I think without exaggeration around 20.
And so when you found her, you decided this is the one?
No, I was tired of swapping around, and I was finally to the point where I just decided I wasn't going to rodeo, I wasn't going to go pro. I just wanted a really nice, solid 2D horse, and she wasn't very tall, so I was very hesitant to buy her, and I just went ahead and bought her because she was so nice.
And it just all clicked.
It did.
And you're winning rodeos. And how does that feel?
It's really exciting when that happens because there's a lot of ups and downs. This spring's been rough. Every spring since I've owned her's been rough, and then she'll come out and surprise me, and every time you get really humble and then you get surprised, and to me it's fantastic.
Well, that's really good advice for people out there who's just starting out. One more thing. What do you do to get your horse prepared for a big race?
I do a lot of the legwork in terms of getting her in shape, like taking her to the tree farm and doing hills and sprints and stuff.
So it's not just arena work. You think outside is
Jordan
good?
helps me with the arena work because she's very technical, and then she tries to help me improve my sportsmanship skills, but when I get in a really rough spot, then she helps.
Okay.
But once we're going, we don't practice the pattern, really.
So hit the trails. Okay.
It helps us.
Thank you so much for the interview. Good luck.
Hopefully
This is Amanda McVeigh. She is fairly new to barrel racing. She has been doing this for about 3 years now. She started in our novice classes and has worked herself all the way to the open, where she is a very strong competitor. Amanda has used the same horse, and she is a really, really nice mare. Where did you get your horse?
From Thompson Quarter Horses, Randy Thompson. My best friend Holly actually said she had the horse for me a couple years ago. I wanted to get back into it, and I rode her once and fell in love, and we've been together ever since.
And I understand that you ride a lot of horses in the novice today.
Yes, I do. I'm competing on 2 other horses in the novice out of Thompson Quarter Horses ranch. So I'm hoping for the best, and hopefully they can all have a great performance today.
Great. And for the people out there who are new to barrel racing, can you explain a little bit about the novice classes and what it's all about?
Yeah, the novice classes are really nice because you're competing against everybody at your own level. So it's fair to you, it's fair to the rider, and you get to go out there. And I mean, I started off with my mare, and I worked my way up, and it gives you so much confidence. It really builds confidence in a rider, I think, and as a team with your horse. So I absolutely love it.
And then tell me about the open. Now that you're on the open, what's the difference between the novice and the open?
The open is a true horse race. It is down to the girls and the horse. I mean, it's the fastest run. All of us that are out there are all competing at the same level. We're all trying to go for number 1, and it's the funnest thing I've ever done. And it's a horse race. It really is.
And is there any advice you would give someone new to WBRA?
To definitely take advantage of the novice classes. Take advantage of your horse not winning anything on the barrel pattern, and start off in the 100. And by the time you get up to the open, you have so much more confidence, and you're ready to do it.
My next interview is Jana Isaac. Jana started out as a polo player and turned barrel racer. She has been very successful in pro rodeo, and I love hearing her story because it goes to show that barrel racing is for everyone with the dreams to make it a reality. How long have you been a WBRA member?
About 11 years.
And did you start in the novice or did you start in the open?
I just started. I didn't really realize what we were doing. My husband's daughter was a barrel racer, and he really liked the WBRA. He thinks that they focus on fine horses and practice good horsemanship, and it was a good place to learn.
Great. And what got you into barrel racing?
Well, my husband's daughter, she made it look really easy, so I went out there and I thought, well, I could do that. And it's not one bit easy. You have to practice a lot.
Yes, you do have to practice. And why did you choose WBRA?
It was a local club. They had a lot of races at Harts and in Toppenish and White Swan, and Randy and Cheyenne Allen were members, and Randy is my husband's partner, raising quarter horses. Randy Thompson Quarter Horses buy most of their horses from us.
Great. Yes, we are a big family, and it's nice that we all work with each other and network and resource that way. So, and for the people who are new to barrel racing, maybe they want to barrel race in a rodeo, maybe they haven't yet, what kind of advice would you give them?
Dream big. I started barrel racing when I was in my 40s, and I saw the big girls run, and I wanted to run with the big girls. And
That's in the rodeo.
Yep.
Because you do pro rodeo.
Yep.
And how does WBRA help you get into the pro rodeo?
Well, first of all, the best pro rodeo girls are running right here. Lindsay Walker's here, Pam Capper's in the top 12 of the world. Jackie Goodmanson, she was a Columbia River Circuit finalist, and DCNFR finalist for many years on her good horse Babs.
Yeah. So absolutely. So this is the place to be if you want a rodeo. So
This is the place.
there you go. Thank you so much for your interview, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Thanks. This is Linda Walker. Linda has been barrel racing for 25 years. She has ridden tons of horses, all the while making championship statuses and earnings. In addition to training and raising horses as a career, she has helped her very own children excel, as well as many other riders she has given great advice to. So how long have you been a part of WBRA, and why?
Well, I think I've been a member probably for anywhere from 15 to 20 years, because I took a little break when Lindsay competed pro. Love the competition, love the family. You know, it's statewide. There's members from all over. You meet so many people, and everybody's training. Everybody's always working for that great horse, that open horse.
In the open horse, what do you look for in a barrel horse?
Well, first, an athlete. It's got to be an athlete. Got to be, in my opinion, has to be a fast. It's got to be running bred, and then the rest of it's heart and training. They've got to have a heart. They got to want to win for you and give it everything they have.
You're not the only person that said heart today. No. I think heart is so important. And what kind of experience does one gain from WBRA?
Oh, I think, so let's see, the training I think is the big thing, because everybody's always working their horses, and you're always learning from other people. You're watching, you watch the opens, the best horses, and you see techniques and things that you could use on your horse. So
absolutely.
I think it's a real learning experience besides just being very competitive.
I agree. Thank you so much, and good luck today. Thanks. Here at WBRA, you will find some of the nicest people around. My next interview is one of these people. She has been in WBRA since she was born with the help of her mother, Diane Miller, who has also been in WBRA for many years. This is Katie Bremner, and she is our club president. What are some of the duties that you do as a president for this club?
Well, more like a promotion of the sport, and I approve all the races and try and go to a lot of them, so that just keep everybody informed on everything.
And for those who want to be a part of WBRA and maybe be on the board, what are some of the things that you would ask of them?
To have good communication skills, and just to be enjoy what you're doing and pick a job that you would like to do and have fun with and expand, because there's no limitations on what you can do. It's whatever you feel like you can accomplish.
And great, I want to talk a little bit about rodeos. Now, what is one of those experiences that you will never forget that you've experienced at a rodeo?
Does falling off count?
Yes, it does. No, like how about a positive experience?
Oh, just the people. And you always see different people, or sometimes the same people at all the rodeos, and even the committees, and just the camaraderie and people just helping each other out. That's one of the neat things about rodeo.
So that's a little bit about like behind the scenes.
Yes.
So very family oriented and fun and
yes.
Great. And tell me about your daughter and who she's riding right now.
Well, my daughter's Cassidy Bremner, and she has a 23-year-old horse named Stanley, and he was my college horse. So it's perfect. They get along so good, and she keeps him in better shape than my horses.
Great, thank you so much for the interview. This is my next interview. She is one of our most darling youth riders. She's a great little barrel racer, and she gets out there on her horse and she just rides her little heart out. What is your name?
Cassidy.
And what is your horse's name?
Stan.
Do you like to barrel race?
Uh-huh.
What do you like about barrel racing?
That we can go fast.
Is that the funnest part?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to watch your mommy ride?
Mm.
Yeah, she's good, huh? Okay, well, good luck today, honey, and we'll see you soon.